Hey, what's the creative design? Hey, get it ready, get it ready, get it ready, get it ready. Yes, indeed. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here, y'all. It's the first Thursday of the year. I got the hookah going. Got my little tea. First Thursday of the year. Hey, hey. What's up, Sunday? What's up, Bird? Hey, 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 hey. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. Y'all already know what it is, okay? It's Throwback Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, Turn Up Thursday, officially 1 week Thursday from my birthday, okay? And the first Thursday of 2024. What's up, y'all? Y'all are officially tuned into the Library Podcast right here, Thursday night. I have a very, very special guest, but before I say that, y'all already know who I am. Same girl, new body, 2025. Okay. Ike with the mic, aka the Potty Mouth Princess, coming live to you at Channel 5. Okay. I have a very, very special guest. I'm trying to make sure he keeps his hands to himself. I don't want my husband to come and try to fight, try to throw no bows or nothing. I have a very, very special guest today, and I'm just going to allow him to introduce himself. He is a motivational speaker, certified life coach. He is the owner of Sully Soul Kitchen. He is a dad, a father, soon to be husband, huh? A whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of titles. And he's also one half of Lovers and Friends podcast. I have tonight.
Sully Soul is the name. Cooking is the game.
Not cooking is the game. You got your a little rap. Yeah.
Oh shit. But yeah, Love and Friends podcast coming soon. We got a nice episode for y'all that's gonna drop probably in the morning. What else?
I don't know. We just got a lot of stuff working. We got a lot of stuff going on. I wanted to one happen because this is the first Thursday of 2024, and what better way to kick it off than having him here? The other thing is he's a business owner, a Black entrepreneur, and that's what we do right here on the library. And too, I needed somebody to talk a little crap with me, so might as well. Might as well. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on this year. What's to come from Sully Soul Kitchen?
Private caterings, so birthdays, small groups, large groups, let's see, holidays, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I'm available for that.
He lied.
Get my chips. Get my chips.
He lied.
Get my chips.
Gotta be there for good money.
Come on now. But what else?
Sadie the Babe? What's up, True Linden Lady? What's up, Ebony P? So I heard through the grapevine that there is possibly this year a book coming out.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Are you working on some material?
It's just about my life, so it ain't really nothing hard to do.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay. And what inspired you to want to take on that fleet?
Basically the trials and tribulations that I've been through. From a young man to being a full grown man, and knowing the difference.
Full grown man, yeah.
Knowing the difference between the two,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'd be good. It's gonna be good for sure.
That's good. That's good. So you are a speaker as well. What direction or who are you planning to help with speaking?
Young men in particular, just showing them that the shit we've been shown was totally wrong. But it take a grown man. Like when I did my worst shit, some grown man was telling me it was okay. So just knowing that now, like, nah, it's better thing to do than what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what's up. I think that too, when we think about us as a Black community, back in the days, people used to say, and people still say it takes a village to raise a child. And so we've kind of gotten away from a lot of that village. Whereas like back in the day, like I remember being able to like low-key get in trouble by anybody on the block. Like I wanted nobody on that block to hear me cuss. And it wasn't just my people, like anybody, any adult. I didn't want them to hear me curse, because then I know they either call my granny or they come down here like, I don't care. Whereas now it's not so much like that. And I think that previously I was on a podcast years and years ago, and I still feel like, and this was before I was a mother, I was on Humidor Talk, shout out to them. But it was a stage of men, and all cigar smokers, all men of a certain age, also men of a certain caliber. And so we began to talk about the different age, like my age group versus their age group. And I still hold true to the fact that, like, as long as them as Black men are scared of the Black boys are going to continue to be, the rough riders, or be the ones out in the streets, or be like, there was a time and a day and an age where men wasn't afraid of talking to little boys, and little boys had a certain respect. And I think still today, I've seen some of the roughest little boys, docile down or calm down when a strong man presents themselves to them. So I think that's really good what you're doing, and it's really needed. So yeah. So shout out to you. What's up? Yeah, Ebony P said young men need to see and hear the truth. Yeah, and that's definitely what you plan on doing, right?
Give them the true, uncut life, the ups and the downs. Everything ain't gonna be Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So let them know. Life is rough. Life
is not rough. It's rough. But you make it. I think life is what you make it for real.
Born and you die.
You born and you die. But it's something in there. There's some stuff that go on in between there. So that's great. I am excited to see what comes next. I'm excited to work very closely with you. Earlier, y'all, this is like our second podcast we've recorded today. So earlier he was talking about how he got anxiety. I give him anxiety. I don't bother him. We're just polar opposites on the business. I'm going to round him up. Has that anxiety calmed down a little bit? No, it's still high.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll loosen up a little bit. You'll loosen up. You'll loosen up. So, amongst rather,
What happened?
amongst
Did it stop?
yes indeed, amongst our same library energy, let's get into some stuff. 2023 was a mess. 2024 has already kicked off with the mess, and it's just it's just time to go down and talk about a little bit of something. So let's start off with some of the things that have happened first in 2023 and then work into 24. Jesus, it's just been so much that happened. And all this stuff is really probably 24. And let's talk about this. So Ashanti is allegedly pregnant by Nelly. Why you just like and so you are a man in a relationship and in a there we go. You're a man in a relationship and in a marriage and betrothed. So a lot of people been eating Ashanti up, and I don't know if they've been eating Ashanti up more or less. They've been eating Nelly up. I think they've been doing a little bit of the both.
What they saying? He gave you a baby for your ring.
Yeah.
That's just hateful women.
Yeah.
That's just hateful.
I think also too they've been saying a little bit of like, Nelly's track record is not as good as far as he was with a woman and was engaged to her for like 8 years, then broke up, I guess from cheating or something
So
along those
maybe
lines.
in his mind he felt there was something about her that he probably didn't trust.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she gonna fucking get me for everything.
Yeah.
I just don't want her as well as I thought I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that happens, but the internet is like fueled by dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, don't read into the internet because it's crap. But shout out to them.
Yeah.
Having a baby, congratulations. Don't Nelly get kids or
he has several kids.
But Ashanti don't.
This will be her first.
So yeah. So
yeah,
congratulations. Beyond that, I ain't got nothing to say. No. Yo.
I think me on the other hand, I have I definitely feel a little bit of like, I'm a big person, and that's just me personally on Blackjack No Take Back. I'm not going back to anything that has ever left me or I've ever left, because I feel like in whatever season that was, it was left for a reason. And so circling what the kids say, like spinning the block or circling back, it only keeps you, and in my experience, it's only have kept me stagnant or kept me in that same space. So for me, it's like, it's the nostalgia of seeing both Nelly and Ashanti together, and I love that. But also thinking about her as a woman, and about all of the stuff she's said previously that she's wanted, or that she's, like how Nelly cheated. She called him cheating on her, and she was in love with him, and she thought that he was gonna be this and that, and it was like a really, really bad breakup to like where he acted like she was the problem and wouldn't talk to her because she thought, yeah, correct.
So them being in their 20s, and I'm pretty sure he was fucking hot as fish grease. So, women are coming easy to him. You know
yeah, very much so.
So,
yeah, after he made that down, baby.
Man, come on, now. Cut it out. being said, just being a man, a powerful man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want things your way, you're gonna have them your way.
Yeah.
Which is terrible to say, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, I don't know if you can't consider like right now he ain't had a hit in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Well, also I definitely think that Nelly has I consider him one of them rappers that have really truly learned how to rebrand himself very good. When it from that rap to like doing that, he was like that first country rap kind of artist that like really did it successfully. And then like he's went into like underwear modeling, he's gotten into some acting, he's gotten I guess I don't know if he's considered like a comedian because he's on that Kevin Hart. Well, I don't know if he's just like
somebody else wrote from that.
well,
but yeah, Karen Williams saw that shit last night. That's funny. But yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think that being in your 20s, it does provide you a certain level of immaturity. But I still, I'm not spending a block about it, nothing.
I understand.
Yeah.
But you can't knock up for doing it.
Like I can't, and I don't. But what I do say is like I'm really big on, especially like earlier today, there was a girl that posted, and I think as women sometimes we'll answer our question without, like we'll be asking a question and it'll be talking about all of the things that we're about the situation, but we've answered the question within asking it. So there was a young lady that was on social media and she was talking about her boyfriend or whatever, her partner, and they live together. She works 3 jobs, and because of the bills, she has taken on 3 jobs. Now he works too, but she pays all of the bills or whatever.
So he don't pay no bills?
That's how she explained it.
Okay, so he pays no bills.
Yeah.
But she pays them all.
He pays, well, she pays all the household stuff. He pays like his stuff,
gas, water, all that,
and the rent because I guess it was her apartment and he moved in, whatever. But he pays like all of his stuff, like his cell phone. Okay. Yeah, he has bills. She said, but when she pays all of those bills, it leaves her with nothing. Okay. She said, so sometimes she'll ask him for a few dollars or a little something or whatever. She's like, and like lately it hasn't been like to get a hair done or nothing. She just been going without. She just want to have a little couple of dollars in her pocket, maybe, you know, for food or get little shit. Like most of the time it's me getting food for the house or, you know, things like that. She said, and so it comes with a big, it comes with a, like a lecture or some sort of like tension or combat. And so I was just listening to it because she then started talking about like, how is that in other relationships? Like, do y'all have the same issues? And then like, I'm looking, I want to be married, but I want to be married to a provider. And then I want to do that. Like, but she gave a whole list of things. And so from that first topic.
So did she like get into like his work, his line of work that he do? She alone.
I think so like for me, I think women do stuff like that. Like you've outlined, and I think that's just, and us as speakers, we see it. People will outline all of the things that they want, right? Mm-hmm. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to fly to the moon. I want to go this way. I want to do that. Mm-hmm. And then will talk themselves out of it and do the total opposite. And then wonder like, well, yeah, like, why didn't I get to the moon? Well, because you stopped flying. Like you stopped soaring from the moon. You got stagnant and stayed there. Mm-hmm. And so for me, when I hear women say, like, I want to be married, I want to do this, I want to do that, but then you stay in the same situation that kept you unmarried or that kept you without a partner, or that kept you in a bad situation, or kept you in a toxic type of lifestyle, or kept you broke, or kept you, like this type of thing. Why haven't you moved from that? And so with Ashanti, she has stated that there were certain things she wanted. And I just feel like if the man has not presented that to you the first time and the second time, he needs to come at the door. Like, because we already know each other.
Yeah, but like I said, it could have been something. Like, nah, don't trust her 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we've been shown too many times, like,
Yeah.
that everything that you have can come crumbling down from one mad woman. You know what I'm saying?
Cat Williams just said it. He said they took Kane down
Man.
in 2 weekends.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man. But yeah, like, just cause that's rough. You know what I'm saying? That's rough. And then to be at his level in life, like, oh man, if I screw up, one bad argument can make it be like, oh, first you're gonna lose your child, whatever child you have with this lady.
Yeah.
Then secondly, I can hit you for whatever money you got because we're married. And if you still holding on to some of them down baby dolls, I know it. Right? So I'm for real. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. But that's scary, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, hopefully they figure it out. Speaking of rappers, it looks like Ja Rule has revealed allegedly that he has signed $100 million deal. And he plans to release the album this year. So my question to you is,
be that fire test.
It is not. I don't think it's Fire Fest.
That's definitely gonna be.
I think he's gonna. What's up, Just Squirrel? What's up, Shay ENC? What's up, JoJo? What's up, Brian Stylus? I think that he is going to drop some fire. I think so. Y'all think so? I'll be honest. I enjoy Ja Rule as a rapper.
Man, so what music is he gonna make?
To be honest, I think with a catchy beat or with he can make the same type of music he made before. Because music has.
You're not gonna like it.
How come not?
Because it ain't the same time. Like.
But music is starting to go back into that. What's the thing? His son keep making hits, and they're P. Diddy's son, and they're literally they are charting. They're literally the exact same songs.
What songs are they?
The exact same song. This Negro.
So what songs are they?
This Negro has did Tell Me What You Want From Me. Right. Take a look. Right. He redid that one. He redid I know you see me on the video. Okay. True. Like, and they charted like and he did nothing but the beat, it's on the same time, it's on everything.
You should play this shit on his walk.
They hit.
No, I ain't heard.
They hit. They popular.
Okay.
They popular.
Okay.
So I feel like Ja Rule can do something similar. No. Two, Ja Rule's biggest competition is now gone, which was DMX.
But
DMX was like his protege.
He still can't compete with him like from
Correct.
the grave. Like,
correct.
But what I'm saying to you is, Ja Rule cannot come with none of those soft songs, right?
Yeah, I think he can.
And he can't talk too killerish because
we know he ain't did
You've been rich for fucking 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna happen. You need to sit down.
He may come on some Jay-Z stuff.
Yeah.
From, when he's talking about how he he making that guap. He just signed $100 million deal. You can rap a whole album about that.
Sure. Okay.
He may be on some Drake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think it?
No. Hell no.
I thought you would be excited to see Ja Rule return. No.
I ain't gotta have it.
It's not given.
I ain't gotta have it.
Speaking of other things not given, Mark Zuckerberg, he is building a $27 million bunker.
Something happened.
Yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what. I've been really like in deep prayer because ever since we've seen that movie,
Which one? That bunker movie?
that Look Behind, Don't Leave the World Behind.
It was the other week.
That bunker, right? Yep. It's and knowing like the Obamas is the people that sponsored this movie. I feel like they were trying to specifically give the black folks a
niggas high.
They trying to get
something.
They trying to tell us that is them saying something. That's them letting us know, get your stuff and get out of Dodge.
Where you gonna go?
I already told you where we going in. We not gonna say too much on it.
Oh, we're going to St. Louis?
Mm-hmm. Downtown, baby. O Street. Okay. But yeah, y'all need to start finding y'all roots. Y'all need to start finding to the black folks. Y'all need to start finding y'all roots. Y'all need to go to African ancestry. Y'all need to figure out who y'all ancestry is. I'm serious. I'm being.
Hey, arm yourself. That's what you do.
Arm yourself, but some things ain't gonna be what. It may not. If the Tesla started, and arming yourself ain't gonna do nothing. Get to your roots. Get to figure out what your roots is, and start doing your research on your tribes, on your villages, and on citizenship. That's all I'm saying. Because they got it out there. They are. If you got, depending on what tribe and village you're from, if black folks or from the African diaspora, I'm not talking about. I don't know nothing about the other stuff. I don't know about Irish people or Ireland. I'm none of that. Or I haven't done those studies for the Italians. I haven't done any of those studies. I am just talking strictly about the folks from the diaspora. Do your research, honey. They are giving citizenship. They are picking you up everything, but sending snail mail, sending the baby bird over here for you to get over there. So they have a lot of programs. Just like how the migrants are able to come and take refuge here, there are a lot of refuge programs for us there. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what if they plan on blowing up the entire planet?
Okay, well then at least I'm close to. At least I'm at home. I'm already on the motherland. Okay, blow it up. Blow it up. Baby, I done made good with my Lord. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going, baby. I know where I'm going. I done made good with them. I'm not 70.
Take me back, God.
Yeah, he gonna take me. He gonna do what he gonna do regardless. But I done made good with him. I know I'm good up there. Mm-hmm. Got myself together because I got someplace to go.
Take the shackles off my feet.
So I can dance, and I'm a dance good too. Anywho, Taraji P. Henson gets emotional on an interview about her finance. Mm-hmm. And we just recently went to go see Color Purple. How did you enjoy it?
It was alright.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, it was alright.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be some bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good for me. I'm a musical person.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad on the musical side.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I ever told you, but the first Color Purple was scared me though. Right?
Yeah.
So I I thought it was gonna be like real, like down in the Delta-ish,
Like Eve's Bayou.
yeah. I want to see that. Gloomy shit now.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. I think it's a movie y'all should all see if you got the time, if you got the opportunity, go see it. But Taraji talked a little bit about how she has thought about and still is thinking strongly about leaving the acting field. And I think it shocked everybody because people think of like athletes or actors or, as like such a big job.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like if I am a supervisor at my job, I expect to be paid supervisor rates and not on the line rates, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm a supervisor doing as much work as my other supervisors, but I'm the least paid, and it's supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
So I think, that was my first time really hearing it from that type of perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think, you just kind of think like, oh, celebrity,
So, celebrity ain't nothing but a person. So they can still be broke. You just know who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Like your boy.
Who? Which one?
On some butt.
Oh, him. No, real talk though. Like you, like for real.
Yeah.
I told you about when I was in New York. But,
Yeah.
like, so celebrities, they just people, but
Yeah.
some of them may be broke, but you just know, hey, I know who you are.
I know who you are. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
shit, some of them is gang banging and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was sad for me though to really understand like she has won an Emmy. She has been on some big productions,
All of that.
and how she talked about how it's like she's starting back from ground zero. How can she have done all of these big things and then when it's time to go back to the negotiating table, it's like she hasn't just accomplished all the stuff that she just accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she's talked about like, and so what does that say to me as a Black actress? And then what does that say to the girls that are actresses coming up after me? Like, and so I felt a little bit sad, like thinking of it in that type of way, because it's like, man, if we think about it, she has kind of accomplished. Yeah. And to be making the amount of money that she's making, and she even talked about how like Tyler Perry was the first person to ever give her $500,000, and that was for Acrimony, which I think is the worst movie she's ever done. Right? It was nice. But Tyler is one of those people who have been known to celebrate and award the Black art.
Mm-hmm.
And so, why are you looking like that?
Because
I know. I'm just trying to ease it in. I'm trying to ease it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tyler Perry. He's been. What I can say is he has been one of those artists one of those people that have really dedicated from where we stand, has dedicated highlighting Black actors and actresses.
Okay.
Before I get there, speaking of Tyler Perry Studios, there was a young man, Christian Keys, to come out on the social media. And he talked about what seemed to be a time or some years ago where he was propositioned. He was propositioned. I'm trying to say this as allegedly he was propositioned by what is a Black billionaire and he was how he said it is that he was put in a very uncomfortable position for a long time, and it was because he was like a starving actor. He was trying to break into the industry. He was trying to do things, And so a lot of people have been saying allegedly that he is talking about Mr. Tyler Perry. Few reasons is because we've only ever seen him in Tyler Perry plays and in Tyler Perry productions. Like he does not act outside of that. I've never seen him on The Fast and the Furious, and so I am just, and I'm trying to talk lightly about it. I am trying to. So, what is your opinion on that? And it's been so much of that, like recently. Like I feel like,
like everybody, yeah, but one peg out the Jenga tower falls, whole shit falls. Mm-hmm. So, any information you got on dude, to lessen your hurt, I go ahead and put them in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tyler Perry definitely did whatever they said he did. He did. For real. I was talking about the episode of the Boone.
No, I'm not going down that road with you. I'm not going down that road with you.
For real. When Deal was looking for a boyfriend, and he had the granddaddy staying at the house with him, and he couldn't leave. And he finally was like, "Hey man, you gonna give me the ass or what?"
This is what I did with all that. So in talking about that, the next person that has been, we already know, did he do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? Did he not? First of all, I don't know what vendetta Curtis got, but I would hate to have an enemy like 50 Cent. I don't want an enemy like him at all. 50 Cent has taken his own good finances, and he is funding the documentary against Diddy to make sure that these people know that Diddy did whatever these folks say. And we know 50 Cent got the money to go longevity with this. I even seen Diddy, like there was De Leon and some other people that was dropping them. Mm-hmm. I seen 50 Cent like getting the comments like, "Hey, hit me up, I'll buy it." And I'm just like,
yeah, he definitely, he vicious.
Vicious.
He's definitely vicious.
I would hate to have an enemy like y'all. But in the shakedown and in the court documents, there's been a powerful man that has been talked about. And I try to keep my mouth off the people of God, but it's in the media.
It's in the powerful man.
It's in the media.
Come on, man.
And so we must talk about the things that are already out there, allegedly.
Yeah.
And so, and we do know that family has a tendency of hiding babies. And so, I don't know.
Hiding babies.
One of his daughters still got somebody else's kid as we speak right now.
Like children?
Like, yeah, as we speak right now, that lady is still going on podcasts and all on social media and trying to get her child back.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, what's up, Bambi? Bambi says, I saw somewhere on social media that this is the year of unmasking, revealing secrets, and taking down a lot of falsehoods.
Right.
And it is. So, allegedly, Bishop T.D. Jakes, he was named in a court document, and he is allegedly been to some of Diddy's sex parties. And we say allegedly because we ain't got no money. Don't come over here suing us. We just talk about what people talk about on the internet already. And they called him a power bottom. And they've been really, really, coming at Bishop T.D. Jakes. And so, like, when I seen that, of course, my first instinct was, "Oh, they trying to take him down," you know. Um, but something happened this Sunday that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Bishop T.D. Jakes stood before his congregation.
Oh. What he do?
Bishop T.D. Jakes stood before his congregation, and this is the second week after the allegations, because the first week when the allegations first dropped, he stood up there and said, I wouldn't dare use this platform that God has given me to address blasphemy, all this, So he said that, whatever, and then he talked about his wife and this and that, and then he went into his preaching. I felt like that was very decently done. It was clean cut. It was, you addressed it without addressing it, just to let the people know that, hey, the streets is talking, and I hear the streets too. My ears to the street, but I'm not going to. He then decided to this week stand before his congregation, and he said, and I'm paraphrasing, but he said that, these people saying all these things about me, they talk about me, da da da, and it's egregious, and it's this and that, and then he gave a whole good, beautiful speech. Then he said, and if I did do it, all I got to do is repent, and God still loves me the same. And so that rubbed me the wrong way, because I don't know, what is that? What do you feel like that if you were to hear that?
Basically, like he kind of covering himself, but okay. What was we talking about, old boy, the other day? What have been yesterday? It was like Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Not doing my bedroom is my business.
My business. Because he never admitted that he was gay or not. Dwight Howard never said he was gay or not. He said what he do in his bedroom, and that's the truth.
It's really the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Shit.
So Bishop, what we're talking about is Bishop T.D. Jakes. There's a lot of allegations about him. He is allegedly in some encounters at the Diddy house. They called him a power bottom. And for those of y'all that don't know what a power bottom is, y'all need to get in y'all Urban Dictionary or call some of your gay good guy friends, and they'll let you know. But real tops don't slide to the bottom. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. And so this Sunday, he said that if he did do it, all he would have to do is repent, and God would love him the same. Paraphrasing, but if he did do it, was for sure verbatim. And so for me, I'm two parts about it, right? First of all, his poor wife. I think that, we what kind of foolishness that he did? What? That's what this is what this pastor is getting up and saying before his 30,000, 20,000 congregation. And so it's two parts for me, right? One part is like his wife and having to be a part of that, because I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of stuff that I can hear about you. Ain't nobody gonna never come out and say nothing about you being gay. You see what I'm saying? They might have said that you got some fight over there, and that, or he did this, or he cussed this person out, or nobody puts you in like gay rumors unless you're you're close enough to a gay. You're close enough to a gay situation or environment that connects you to it, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is This is the problem with our Black church. This is the biggest problem of our Black church because we are so accepting of so many things. And what Bishop T.D. Jakes said was right. And not only was it right, Black people gonna forgive him. Black people are gonna forgive him because he's going to prey on their little Black Christian heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be, well, he's a good man of God, and but if it was a woman to have gotten into the like Juanita Bynum, we know that's a gay woman. Now we know, but people eat Juanita Bynum up all the time, and we know she's a little crazy, whatever. But they eat her up all the time, and so much so that she's been taken off of programs, she's been taken off of churches. Shirley Caesar was just at Carlton Pearson's funeral. And when one of them guys came up and said, yes, and this is my husband, and recorded Shirley Caesar, she said,
man, that's crazy.
And they had to tell her, shh. But she was recorded, and that moment was taken out of context. But you got to think of like older, yeah. It's church, you know. And so we're so accepting in the Black community and in our Black churches. Tell Calvin, I said, hey. Calvin said he wants some of them tacos.
Oh, so we had that yesterday.
And so as Black folks, these pastors are able to make money from us, then get power, and then do what they was doing when they was sinners. Because now they're not only rich, but they're powerful. And they're so powerful that they're in a position to, okay, I'm gonna help you out, but you keep your mouth quiet. Or I'm gonna give you this, but you keep your mouth quiet. Or they pay for the best and best of lawyers. They are paying for the same lawyers that are getting drug dealers and getting, killers off for murders. Mm-hmm. These are the same lawyers that you have. And so I think, I don't know, how do you feel about it?
Don't go to Diddy's house.
Because that's where all the allegations come from. Y'all be up at Diddy's house.
You know, you gonna get it coming through the front door or the back. And it ain't no bullshit either.
Get it some type of way. Get it some type of way. I think that there is gonna be a great takedown. I just hope that it doesn't affect some of his other ministries, like Sarah Jake's ministry. I feel her and her husband have established their ministry in such a way via social media, and they were doing that all on their own, and then they became pastors of Potter's House, but they were originally their own pastor because Torrin had his own church for years. And so I think that he knew how to play chess and not checkers. I feel like he knew that this was coming long ago. He knew this was coming long ago. And he started putting people in play and putting people in position to take on after him. I think he knew this when he gave Sarah, "Woman, thou art loose." He knew to get stuff out of his name. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He knew to get stuff out of his name because people probably have been already letting him know, like, hey, I'm going to come out. I'm going to tell these people about how you know. And it's going to be more and more to come. Allegedly, in the next few days, there's going to be a big interview with a lot of details from one of his mentees. He was mentored by him, and he left the church completely. He left the church completely after being mentored from.
Wow,
Speaking of that and gay men, this the last one, honey. Cat Williams. Cat Williams has done an interview that is about
3 apples alone.
longer than the color purple. On what is it? Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, Shannon Sharp podcast.
Shannon Sharp was able to sit down with Cat Williams, say, hello, welcome to the show. This is some good cognac. Cat Williams let it fly.
Steve Harvey was a man unit.
Cat Williams let it fly. Cat Williams took down some of the top comedians. He took down, let's name them all.
Session Entertainer.
Uh-huh.
Steve Harvey.
Uh-huh.
Faison Love.
Mm-hmm. Michael Black.
Michael Blackson. Who else?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
Who else? That was it, I think.
Terry Crews. He didn't really talk bad about
He's talking good about it. He's standing strong on that nigga didn't rape me in that movie.
Sure did. He talked about how a lot of Kevin Hart, and I wanted to ask, but I wanted to wait until we got here to ask you, what do you make about how he talked about Kevin Hart's story, right?
Like his come up.
Yeah, because I never paid attention to that.
That's real.
I never paid attention to that because Kevin Hart does
Like,
pay a lot of homage to like LA, but when we did watch Kevin Hart's come up,
East Coast.
all East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he had those deals before he even got out there. So was it they look? Oh, Ricky Smiley, thank you.
Yep.
And Ricky,
Yeah. Good looking cut.
and Ricky Smiley. Yeah, he ate Ricky Smiley up.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, he ate Ricky Smiley up. He ate Ricky Smiley up. So Ricky Smiley is the first person he talked about. And I'll let you, what do you make between that?
I believe everything he was saying.
Yeah.
Like he crazy, but I don't think he knows that life. You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely great.
Yeah, he got.
He's definitely
His elevator does not go to the top.
Yeah.
But I don't think he was lying though.
He reminds me of like and this probably is an inappropriate word, like a savant. What is that?
Idiot savant.
Idiot savant.
Yeah, like Rain Man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that. I never knew, this was my first time, I never knew he was as smart as he is.
Mm-hmm.
He is like super, like ridiculously smart. And so I think that also kind of plays into this, because he's as smart as he is.
Mm-hmm. But you know, they say it's a fine line between crazy and genius. So once you know so much, it's like, shit, this nigga talking at his ass. He talking about this water and space, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
now, did you always think Steve Harvey was wearing a wig?
always.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense now, but I never thought, I never knew if it was.
When I was younger, I for sure heard men saying that's a headpiece. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember we seen Angelo a few weeks ago before we left for my birthday? But he used to shake my froze. And that shit be looking like a real microphone, right?
Yeah.
Man, Steve Harvey fro wasn't shit to mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can tell that it should like it looked like a microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't no real now.
I think too, what was interesting for me, it was to hear Cat Williams talk about how they had stole his jokes, how Cedric the Entertainer, and like they don't write. And I think for him to come out and come against like somebody like a Steve Harvey and like a Cedric, they're kind of not untouchable, but kind of like
big names.
yeah, big, like
Big names for sure.
really big names. And I don't see Steve Harvey responding,
No.
but everybody has responded almost.
Yeah.
I think he got dentures too.
Oh yeah, Cat Williams. Yeah.
No.
Steve Harvey. Yeah, them chicklets. Off Dennis and Menace.
So the joke. There's two jokes that Cedric the Entertainer has allegedly stolen from Cat Williams. And I guess somebody on social media has taken their dear time to find it. And he talked about the timeline of it. He said like 19 something. He said, and what's crazy is both Steve Harvey and Cedric had apologized to him. He was like, it wasn't until, I guess, recently, since he been on Shannon Sharp show, he brought it up and started talking jazzy, which is why Cat Williams brought it back up. And so, if y'all have not seen the interview, I tell you, take you some time.
Man, come on, get you a drink.
Get you a drink and watch it because it is really good. But he is, whew.
He's just telling this truth. That's all he can do. He definitely motherfucking nuttier than squirrel shit though. But he definitely telling the truth.
Yeah.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, that's all the time we have for this Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next Thursday. It'll be 2 days before my birthday. My 30th birthday.
Got a blast.
Yeah, got to blast. Right. Make me cuss. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for coming on the podcast. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can search for your stuff.
Facebook, Sully Soul Kitchen. Instagram, Sully Soul Kitchen. Blue Jack 95 on Instagram. Huh?
Love you too. Yeah, it is gatekeeping.
I'll let you back, cuz. Yep, definitely that though.
Anyhow, thank you for coming. Y'all, tomorrow morning, afternoonish, the episode of Lovers and Friends will be dropping on Spotify. So make sure you share it. Make sure you turn us up. If you're listening to it live, record, tag us. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tune in every Thursday, 8:55 p.m. Central Time. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, you're an entrepreneur, you're an author, you're a business owner, you're Black, come sit right here on the couch. Love y'all. Good night. Wow, so Cat Williams win.
Hell yeah.
I just was looking at something. Ludacris, he must have said something about Ludacris too.
Nah,